Hey, Love Tribe. I don't think I introduced myself when I posted the first video, but I'm Faye. Nice to meet you. um, I'm going to talk about my sexual assault story, and I have a few of them. So it's going to be like a part one, part two, part three. And I want to talk about I was molested a few times before, but I want to talk about me being raped. And because the day I was raped, it changed my life completely. Um, that's when I started to have sex, and I was having sex with a lot of different men and grown men at that, at the age of 12, 13. Yeah. I was having sex with a lot of grown men. I ended up making a profile online and meeting up with men that led me to being gang raped again. So, like I said, this is going to be parts, like part one, part two, part three, part four story, because it's a couple times that I was raped, and I want to bring like the online dating, or bring awareness to that, because I know there's young girls out there that's online dating and meeting up with grown men still to this day, and that's not okay. So I definitely want to bring awareness to that. It can lead you to lots of trouble, you know. I've been there before, so I get it. Um, so the very first time that I was raped, I was at my cousin's house, right? And if I'm 12, my cousin had to be 11. And I had my other cousin who was 16, I think, 16 at the time, maybe. And we all outside chilling at first. And my cousin, the 11-year-old, go leaves with this other girl, her friend, who's about 15 at the time, maybe, or 14 at the time. And I ain't gonna lie, I never understood why they hung out together because of the age difference. At that age, I didn't understand why they hung out together because of the age difference. She was in high school, and my cousin was what, in elementary school still, because I was just going to sixth grade that summer. So my cousin had to be going to fifth grade that summer. And and but we all outside chilling, me and my two cousins, and then my 11-year-old cousin leaves with the other girl, and now it's me and the 16-year-old cousin outside chilling. Me and her end up going in the house, and my 11-year-old cousin calls me on the phone and tell me to meet her at these apartments. I'm like, okay, cool, I got you. So I end up leaving the house, just me alone by myself. I leave the apartment to go meet my cousin at another apartment. So I go knock on the door, the apartment she told me to come to. I go knock on the door. Who comes to the door is a boy. And when I look, the door is cracked open. I look in the apartment. All I see is hella niggas. I don't even see my cousin yet. I just see niggas. And I'm like, whoa. But the first thing that came to me was protect your cousin. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in. So at this time I'm 12. She's 11. The boys in the house is like 15, 16, up to 19 years old. And then you have the other girl, who is like 14, 15 years old, that she left with. So now I'm in the house. The only girls in the house is me, my cousin who is 11, and the other girl who is like 14 or 15. And it's like maybe six boys in there between the age of 15 and 19. So we chilling, uh, talking shit. Sit on the couch, talking shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ended up going in the bathroom with one of the boys, and at this time I was a virgin. I wasn't having sex, but me and him we attempted to have sex. It didn't work. His penis wouldn't go in. It didn't work. We didn't have sex, so it didn't work. So I'm sorry if that's TMI. The whole story is TMI shit. But I'm doing this to bring awareness, and letting you know that you're not alone, and to find my healing tribe. So, yeah. And to bring awareness to online dating and sexual assault. I hope this give you more comfortable to deal with your story if you've been sexually assaulted, and let you know that you're not alone. Um, so we're in the house with the boys, and like I said, I went to the bathroom, got sex with one of the boys. It didn't work. Came out the bathroom. Then I ended up going to the back room with another boy. He took my virginity. This was not rape at first. So after that, as soon as we done, I go up to the front room and I go up to the front room and it's just me up front. The girls are in the other room that was available in the house. It's only 2 bedrooms in the house and one bathroom. Well, maybe it was a bathroom in the other room. I'm not sure. I didn't go in the other room. But, so now it's just me sitting on the couch. The other boy, I assume, goes in the room. I don't even know where he went. I just know I went up front to go sit on the couch. I sit on the couch. One of the boys, not the boy who took my virginity, another boy comes up front and asks me, do I want to go to the back room with him? I'm like, no. I was like, I'm just sitting up here waiting for my cousin to come and we gonna leave. And he was like, okay. I'm like, okay. So now it's me sitting up front watching TV alone, and all the boys, let me see. It was 4 boys. They all came up to the front room and they just grabbed me off the couch. I'm yelling, screaming, fighting for my life, kicking the AC thermometer on the wall, like fighting all these niggas, all 4 of these boys off of me because they dragging me to the back. They dragged me, they carried me, all 4 of them carried me to the back room. And now I'm scared. Well, I was already scared, but now I'm in a whole nother zone. That shit was, I'm fighting for my life. I feel like these 4 boys took my soul. I feel like they took the fight out of me. And I fought the hardest with these boys. And that's the only time I ever fought back while being raped. After that, I just stood still, stood quiet, and did what they asked. So it was a lot being dragged to the back by 4 boys between the ages of 15 and 19. And fighting for my life. I feel like they took the fight out of me. After that, I was never really a fighter. I got bullied a little bit growing up. I was scared to fight, scared to argue. But that's part of my household too. My dad was a very like, nobody would try my daddy or my brothers. Like they on go 100%. Me, they like to try me because I'm not on go. If you take me there, but it takes a lot for me to really be on go. A lot. You got to take a lot out of me for me to just want to argue or even fight you. It don't, but I feel like these boys took the fight out of me. I feel like they took my soul, they took my dignity, they took everything from me. I was so lost when this tragic event happened. You know, I didn't know where to go. I didn't tell any adults. I was scared to. I didn't know, and especially because in the beginning, if you heard me, I said I did go to the bathroom. I did go to the back room. Before I was raped, the boy who raped me is the one who took my virginity in the back room. And then the boy who raped me tried to rape me again a few months after that. But my big cousin I told y'all about, who's 16 at this point, she probably 17, she came and saved me out of that house and they couldn't get to me, but they had me locked in the room trying to rape me again. It's not funny, this is my coping mechanism, so don't be alarmed or mad at me because this is how I'm coping, okay? So back to the story. Well, the first time they tried to rape me, well, not tried to, they did rape me. So now, like I said, they dragged me to the back room, and when they dragged me to the back room, three of the boys held me down. Held down both my arms. It's one of them holding both my arms down, the other two holding my legs down, and the one on top of me. I'm loud as fuck in this house. Yelling, screaming, fought back, definitely said no. Right? And the boys just on top of me, raping me, while the other ones held me down. That event, and then I ain't gonna lie, I was mad at I forgot the other girl was there, but my cousin, I was mad at her for a while. Because, well, let me finish the story. So now, so they raping me. Well, only one raped me. The other ones held me down. But I still think that they all raped me. Still feel like that was definitely a gang rape event. After he got done, they all got up and left out the room. Hold on, there's a train going by. God damn, my nose just running. I need some tissue, y'all. I'm gonna go get some in a minute. This a long ass train, y'all. You might have to skip up to the video when I start talking again. It's Friday. I'm off work. I'm happy about that shit. I move next week. I am so excited to move next week. This is a brand new start for me. A fresh start. I can do everything different this time. Go after my goals. Healing. This is a healing start for me. And I am extremely excited about this journey that I'm about to go on. I hope y'all can still hear me, but I do want this train to finish going by before I finish this story. Got some Chardonnay, y'all. I'm feeling good. Okay, is that the helicopter? There's so many noises now going on out here. I hope y'all can still hear me. I have to just cut this out. Okay, I'm about to start now. Okay, I feel like it's an okay sound now. So 1834, 1835, 1836. Start back here. So, when the boys got up and left out the room, I'm sitting in the room alone, and I'm just sitting there crying, putting my clothes back on because they ripped off my clothes. And I'm sitting there crying, putting my clothes back on, and my cousin comes in the room, and she sits by me, and I'm like, cousin, you didn't hear it? I know, first thing I said was, they raped me. And I'm like, you didn't hear me? Because I'm like, we in this small ass apartment, only a 2-bedroom apartment, the rooms right next to each other, and nobody came and helped me. So that was tragic for me at the time, but now I understand, like, me and the girls, we all was kids, didn't know no better, and they probably was scared too. Ain't no telling what happened to them in the rooms, you know. But I didn't hear, like, the way I was fighting for my life in that house, I didn't hear no screams or yells, you know. And I'm not saying they not wrong to scream or yell. I mean, not to scream or yell, but I know, I told you, when that man opened that door, And all I seen was niggas. First thing in my head, I swear to God, maybe a voice said, "Protect your cousin." So if I would have heard her, I would have came to her help. I would have came to her help, you know. But I didn't hear anything. So I assumed that she was okay. But maybe she wasn't even okay, you know. And I didn't know that. And I feel bad because damn, I didn't protect you, you know. I feel like I should have protected you, but I can't put that burden on myself. We all was kids. We all was kids. We all was kids. Even the boys who did the raping was fit between the ages of 15 and 19. We all were kids. And I know me and the girls, we didn't know no better. I think this is what them boys did in that neighborhood. I think this is what I know for a fact I'm not the first girl or the last girl or was the last girl. I know for a fact because I said they tried it again a couple months later when I went to go visit my cousin. They caught me slipping, saw me outside by myself walking. I was walking to the store, I was walking somewhere. All I know is all of them, same boys, come grab me off the street, drag me in the house, lock the door, lock me in the room with the same boy who raped me. And next thing I know, my cousin came and saved me. So I know I'm not the first person they did this to. My heart goes out to females who are sexually assaulted. Or men too. Men are sexually assaulted too. And I'm sorry that you had to experience that. I wish it was a better world that we lived in. Definitely. Definitely. But I hope you don't let it consume you. And I feel like I let it consume me. Because at that age, at 12, now that's when I started to have sex. But every time I had sex with a person, before I had sex with them, out loud and in my head, I said, I'm getting my power back. But I wasn't getting my power back by having sex with them, by having sex with different men at this point. I wasn't getting my power back. But I thought I was. I'm 12 years old now, just having sex with grown men now, like 20s, 30s, like grown men, meeting men online. You had that dating app, POF. I've been on POF since I was fucking 12. Lying, talking about I'm 18. And meeting up with men, you know. Some might have knew my real age, some probably didn't, you know. And it led me into more trouble because I ended up getting raped again with meeting someone online. And I might talk about that in the next video. So like be careful when you dating online and meeting these men online, meeting these females online. You can get set up by meeting a female online, shit. And be careful. Be very careful. Use your discernment. Because when they pulled up, I'm gonna talk about it in the second video. Because the first red flag is when they pulled up. But I was 12 years old. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I swear to God. And I didn't know. I didn't know. I did not know that I was going for the okie doke. I didn't know. But the first red flag is when he pulled up. And I didn't know. So use your discernment, be careful, and try to protect yourself the best way you can. With sometimes not even meeting these men online. Yeah. I love y'all. I appreciate you for listening. If you listened this long, I appreciate you for listening, period. I'm going to do a second video and talk about the other time it happened. Probably got about 4 or 5 videos to make about this, but it the first all the times I was raped and molested, it impacted my life. The first time that I was raped, I feel like they drained me of my energy. I feel like they drained me of my innocence. Like they just drained me. I felt lost. I didn't know where to go. I thought that at that point, I thought I was supposed to have sex. I kept telling myself, I said no. So why wouldn't they just stop? Right? If I said no, when you just stop? Me, a normal person would just stop. And they didn't stop. They kept going. So when I said, when I told myself at 12, I said, okay. I said no, and they kept going. I'm about to say yes to every person. I'm about to go find the person, because that's what I went online, made a profile, me and then I found people to have sex with, and I had sex with every person. I probably had sex with about 30, 40 people by the age of maybe 50 people by the age of 15. By 18, probably 100. Now, the number is up there, and it's sad. I don't take it as a like a trophy. I'm sad that I gave myself. I'm dealing with the trauma of me giving myself to all these different men, dealing with all these different energies. I don't know what would attach to these people and what they done gave me, and now I'm dealing with all of it. I hear voices now. I see people. I see hallucinations. I see people. I see creatures. I see numbers. I see everything. I could be watching TV and now I see that person. I done seen so much shit. I'm schizoaffective bipolar disorder. I go through psychosis. I get confused a lot, in a state of confusion. I I just a lot of shit has fucking happened now. I'm dealing with a lot of shit now. I'm not saying it's all because of the men I had sex with, but a lot of it is my trauma too, you know. Been through a lot, childhood trauma too, with parents and all that. Just a lot of different shit. They did a number on me, and I'm dealing with that. So it's just a lot. Um, and I am trying. Not trying. I am healing from it, and I'm going to heal. And I keep asking myself, is it possible to be 100% healed? Because I'm so triggered. Like sometimes I don't even like being around big crowds and shit because of doing to me being gang raped. And or just when somebody say certain things, or like I remember the times it was when I had sex and like somebody pulled out their penis, I jumped like, oh shit, why did you do that? You know, um, but it's just I put myself through a lot of trauma, a lot of trauma, a lot of trauma, being with all these different men. So when we out here having sex with all these different people, taking on all these different energies, it's not okay. It's not okay. That shit will eat you the fuck up, and it's eating me up now at the age of 29. Like I told myself, I'm 28. I told myself at the age of 27, I didn't know I didn't have to have sex with these men. I thought I had to. When I started getting therapy, I told my therapist, like, it just came, it just dawned on me one day, and I was like, oh shit, I ain't have to fuck. I didn't have to fuck. Oh my god, for real? Like, I didn't have to fuck. I didn't have to have sex. I didn't have to have sex. That makes me so happy. Because you don't. And I thought I did. I thought I did. I'm like, I said no and they took it. So what the fuck? I'm about to just go fuck the world. And that's what I did. Fuck the world. I fucked the world, literally. And I'm dealing with it now. I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it. But I love y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Like I said, I'm Faye. I appreciate y'all, Love Tribe. Um, and I'm going to post other videos. So this is part one. I'm going to post, I think, up to like a part 4 or 5 videos. But yeah, I love y'all and peace out.